Okay, so this series is an ongoing series. Already I discussed, I took some of the sessions where those who were present, they were allowed to ask the question. Some of the basic things about personality test I already discussed, and in continuous I am discussing. What is personality test in terms of UPSC? In terms of UPSC is that you are going to be an officer, and officer that for a force where you are required to lead, suppose 134 people. Obviously, that is a theoretical concept. Theoretically, 134 people will be under you, but in practical, maybe 100, sometime 80, sometime 90 people will under you. So to command those people, you should have some quality. In written part, you proved that you deserve at least minimum standard in terms of general knowledge about economics, science, history, internal security, and other aspects. After written qualifying, you faced physical examination. In physical also, you proved that physically you are fit to accomplish at least minimum task. For example, if you are male, obviously you were required to clear 4 events. For female, it is 3 events. So after medically, you are also fit. Then you are getting opportunity to join UPSC building for personality test. In personality test, whatever document you have submitted means your DAF. Your DAF is the main document, main aspect. From that itself, questions, majority of questions are asked. Sometimes questions are directly from your DAF, sometimes indirectly related to your DAF. For example, some questions are common for every student. Common related to force. Why some force you have given as first choice? You are having just 5 force. Out of 5 force, for example, CISF is given as first choice for, can say, 80% candidate. Roughly, I am saying exact, I cannot say because roughly I am saying, for example, 80% or 75%. So all 75% or 80% students, aspirants, those who gave CISF as first choice, you should make a story. Obviously, everyone is having some difference. You cannot remember the fact directly and you can present. Even if, for example, for any particular question, you memorize and you say, yes, this is the reason. But after some time, some questions will be asked. Then at that question, you will not be comfortable. So whatever you are saying, it is your own answer. It is your answer ki why I am choosing something as my first choice. Or, for example, at the first place, why I came in force at first place. Ki I am having a different opportunities in life. But in spite of all, why I am choosing uniform forces. For example, many of the aspirants, in fact, I see half of the candidates are having technical degree, either engineering or some are having, for example, management, some are having BCA, some are having some different things. So they are also coming. Some are from very good colleges. Some are having just a normal background, for example, simple graduation, plain graduation from a simple college. So every person is different, but according to that difference, you should present according to your DAF. What I have written, what I have presented, what I have given in my DAF. According to that, you should present, yes, I am the person whose DAF is in front of board. Board is having everything. So before you meet interview board, they are having some preconceived notion about you. They did not meet you in person, but your document tells something about yourself. So based on that, they are asking question. Now, floor is open. Obviously, many candidates I am in contact personally, and dear Nishant, okay, if you have now floor is open, you can ask question one by one. Yes.
गुड इवनिंग सर।
Yes, good evening.
सर आप मतलब फोर्स स्पेसिफिक कुछ सेशंस ले सकते हैं क्या, मतलब जो हमारी प्रेफरेंस में, जैसे मेरा फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस सीआरपीएफ का है और आपने भी वहाँ पे सर्व किया है, तो थोड़ा
हाँ,
उसका मतलब इनसाइडर डिटेल्स मिल जाएंगे, मतलब
देखो
अभी
डियर,
जैसे एक क्वेश्चन।
ये जो पर्सनल लेवल पे फॉर एग्जांपल जो भी आपके प्रेफरेंसेस हैं, उस प्रेफरेंस के आधार पे सबसे पहले आप अपना प्रिपेयर करोगे कि यस दिस इज माय आंसर, why I am choosing. After that, I will say it is not about na कि I am saying na कि 75% people or 80% people are giving CISF as first choice, or some people are giving CRPF, some people are giving ITBP. So first you should frame your answer. After framing your answer, if there is, for example, mock interview, then you will tell ki, yes, this is the reason why I have given the choice. Then I will say ki, yes, here you are at mistake, you should improve. It is not about a ready-made. Just I said na, ki it is not ki ready-made question you are getting. Ki someone said ki this is the reason why I give CRPF as first choice or CISF as first choice. And later part, if they are asking related question, they are not able to interpret that, you are not able to say in harmony with the previous question. So accordingly you prepare first your answer, why something is my first choice, then according to your preference, according to your DAF and other aspects, then I will correct. Okay.
ओके सर।
Yes.
I want to ask what after matlab instead of DAF what we should prepare for the interview session.
Okay. See, I said कि DAF is your main document. In DAF, first prepare DAF, a related question. For example, you belong to some place. If that place is having some news, either which is in main media or which is not in main media, so prepare that. And also current affairs. In current affairs, what all are happening for national level, for international level, related to your force, related to our economy, related to some major political things either in your state or at national level, related to, for example, education, related to some improvement or some innovation or something in your stream where you got education, in which stream you got education. So besides DAF, current affairs and some internal security things, key forces. So if you are studying about something about forces, then you can say it is part of DAF itself. So other than DAF, current affairs you should work. And after that, for example, your personality. So personality is not about ki daily you will improve. It is about ki once, for example, you are appearing in some mock interview or you are taking assistance of some person, you are saying something, and based on that, if you are attached to some people, then they will judge you, yes, here you are in right track or something. So majority in preparation point of view, keep DAF as 70% weightage. Rest thing, current affairs and internal security and other development. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yes.
Sir, how much we have to give mock interviews? How many? Is there any criteria to?
Yes, depends, no, but it depends on person to person. If you are a new person, or if first time you are going to UPSC building and you are not having that much adaptability of different types of interview. For example, there are some aspirants who already appear in either this interview or some other interview, or not in UPSC, then for example in some other places, for example for technical things and other things. So if you are first timer and you are not that much confident, I say कि approx 5, because it is not about कि just appearing in mock interview. After every mock, you are getting feedback कि what was your performance, where you are lacking, and where you should improve yourself. So in general, if someone is newcomer, means someone is first time appearing, I'll say 5 approx. Those who already appeared in actual interview, either in UPSC or some other boards or some private places or other places for job or something, they should appear depending on 2 to 5, obviously according to comfort. There are candidates I am knowing, obviously they are finally selected, they are in job, but even if they appear in actual interview, they were not that much confident. But obviously after learning the things, after making confident themselves himself, so the person got selected. So it depends ki what is your present condition. Okay, Pratik?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Good evening, sir.
good evening.
Sir, my English is okay, not very good. I consider it okay, okay. And sometimes I do not find word for expression. And is it okay if I take a bit time,
Yes.
stagger a bit in English, or should I give it in Hindi?
Okay, dear, depends ना कि generally board allow you to speak in Hindi. आप मैक्सिमम टाइम ये होता है कि बोर्ड अलाउ कर देते हैं. यदि नहीं करते हैं तो आपको एक्चुअली रेडी रहना है कि इफ कंडीशन रिक्वायर्स देन आई शुड स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, अदरवाइज वॉट एवर लैंग्वेज यू आर कंफर्टेबल से इन दैट थिंग. पर्सनालिटी टेस्ट इज नॉट अबाउट चेकिंग योर इंग्लिश, it is about कि whatever question board is asking, that message reaches to you and you should reply in that. जब आप फॉर एग्जांपल रियल आप ग्राउंड पे जाओगे, तो अभी जो कंडीशन है, जो मैं फोर्सेस को देखता हूँ, इवन इफ आप हिंदी नहीं जानते हो तब भी आपको हिंदी सीखनी पड़ती है. इनफैक्ट जैसे बहुत सारे फॉर एग्जांपल नॉर्थ ईस्ट के बहुत सारे लोग हैं, या फिर साउथ इंडिया के कुछ ऐसे लोग हैं, कैंडिडेट्स हैं जिनको प्रॉपर हिंदी नहीं आती है, तो फोर्स में जाने के बाद सीखना पड़ता है. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि इंग्लिश आपकी अच्छी नहीं है तो आपको मार्क्स अच्छा नहीं मिलेगा. इट इज अबाउट कम्युनिकेशन की व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड एंड यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग आफ्टर दैट रिप्लाइंग. लेकिन सिंस इसमें आपका इंटरव्यू का लैंग्वेज नहीं होता है, ये आपसे चॉइस नहीं मांगा जाता है कि आप किस लैंग्वेज में इंटरव्यू दोगे. सिंस पेपर 2 में चाहे आप हिंदी मीडियम से हो या इंग्लिश मीडियम से, आपने इंग्लिश में कंपल्सरली कुछ ना कुछ लिखा है. अब कुछ ना कुछ लिखा है इंग्लिश में, तभी आप रिटन क्वालिफाई हुए हो. तो you should be ready कि I should speak in English if asked. But if given opportunity, then I can communicate in whatever language I am comfortable. आप हिंदी में कंफर्टेबल हो तो हिंदी में बोलो, इंग्लिश में कंफर्टेबल हो तो इंग्लिश में बोलो. लेकिन अभी आपके पास टाइम है, ट्राई करो थोड़े थोड़े कि हम एटलीस्ट कंफर्ट रहें, नोट फ्लुएंटली, but at least whatever question is asked, I should deliver message. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Other people.
Sir, what is the expected date of interview for us?
Yes, Vaibhav.
Sir, expected date of interview for
At this time, what is expectation is that by the end of June, it will start, because already actually previously before COVID-19, it was the tradition कि next year exams के पहले आपका final result आ जाता था. Since this year medical and re-medical happened together, so all candidates cleared medical, re-medical, there is no pending things. And after, for example, in May end 21 result will publish, and in June end most probably your interview starts, and before 6th of August final result should be published. This is the expectation for this year. So prepare according to that कि your interview will start from June. Okay, June end. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Nishant.
Sir, I was asking why there's so much delay for CISF 2020 batch, and will it also impact coming batch for this
Yes,
2021 and 2022?
actually, delay in CISF is related to court case. The pending case is that actually now what happens in recruitment at assistant commandant, what happens ki 50% candidates are appointed directly. For example, you people, So you are called as DAGO, directly appointed gazetted officer. So 50% is that. 33% should come through promotional route. Means if a person is a sub-inspector, then the person after certain years of job will become inspector. After inspector, the person will become assistant commandant. And 1/6 means approx 17% people will come through departmental examination. For example, CISF LDC examination. So those people who are coming through route of regular promotion, means for example someone joined as ASI or SI, then the person become inspector. So they are saying ki at least give my quota, our quota. If we people deserve minimum number of years of job, then we should become assistant commandant. So they are not getting timely promotion. That's why they have filed petition in High Court. Case is still pending. So hope soon the case will be clear. For your batch, obviously there will be no problem. In fact, in 21 batch also, they will timely joining will happen. Actually, delay is for 2020 batch. But I think in within 1 month, 2 month, things will be okay. Okay. Nishant, understood?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Rohit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have any questions, query, doubts?
Yes, sir. I have question, but I thought that I will ask after giving you a mock,
Okay,
so
okay.
that I
No,
can check my
see,
preparation.
if any question is of general nature, you can ask. Obviously, for you, obviously you are in a paid group, so you can ask any question anytime. That is not a problem. Everyone
सर जी
is
ये
yes, 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 Vaibhav.
एसआरटी के बारे में जो कहा जा रहा है कि एसआरटी थोड़ा सा ये होता है, तो उसका प्रिपरेशन कैसे करना है?
देखो डियर, ऑलवेज रिमेम्बर एसआरटी को इतना आप लोग ज्यादा बहुत लार्जर देन लाइफ करके मत देखो। एसआरटी क्या है? सिचुएशन रिस्पॉन्स टेस्ट है कि किसी इन सर्टेन सिचुएशन हाउ यू रिस्पॉन्ड। फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट यू आर नॉट a trained person. When you are going to interview, you are not a trained person now. In jungle, actually, how you will behave, you are not trained for that thing. At this time, board just wants कि at this time you are a graduate, you are having experience in life 22, 23, 24, whatsoever age. So at that age, you have learned something in life, you have prepared something for this examination. So based on your accumulative experiences, you should respond to a situation. Just take simple any case. If you are having means duty, you are going to some operational area, there is old person, and maybe you are doubtful, maybe that old person can be a bad element, in fact, just for time being. So will you shoot that person directly? Then you should apply your mind ki, as a force person, we are not there to kill anyone, we are not there to shoot anyone. It is our duty to protect. But before that, I will ensure, I will make sure, first thing is the person is a old person. So we should have sympathy towards that. After that, I'll try to ensure, yes, whether he is having some problem or something. If I will ensure कि the person is, for example, Maoist, or person is insurgent, or person is terrorist, or something. Anyway, obviously, we cannot say कि a old person cannot be, or even underage people are also hired for doing some miscreants. So the things ki even if I am sure, directly I will not fire. I will ensure. I will try to capture. I will ask, just surrender, even if I know that the person is going to create some trouble. But if from their side, the person is indiscriminately firing, then at that time, it is our duty to, in self-defense, I will fire. Just I'm giving a simple example. So this is the things, this is required. They are knowing you are not a trained soldier. You are not having ground experience. So you will not give perfect answer. But depending on your life, your experiences, you should reply. Always remember, as a force person, we are there to protect our people. We are there to assist people in terms of distress, in terms of internal security, in terms of maintaining law and order. For at the first place, why you are there? Why Central Armed Police Forces? Because in some area, a state police is not able to do the duty, either due to lack of resources or the area is disturbed area. For example, in normal course, for example, in election duty, you are as a force personnel in any force you are. For example, majority CRPF people are going, for example, in election duty. So at first place, why they are going? Because a state police are not having enough manpower, enough people. So you are going to assist them. Or in some area, for example, it is impacted by insurgency, it is impacted by terrorism, or it is impacted by Maoist activity, Naxalism, and something. So a state police is not able to control the situation on its own. So they are taking your assistance. So if you are in assistance, you are going to help police in law, maintaining law and order. So you should have some right. You are having some responsibility. That keep in mind. Or in some situation in SRT, you are having two options. Two option means it is said now catch 22 situation. If you are doing this thing, then there are some problem, some fault. If you are doing that thing, then there are some fault. Just take example. If there is a dreaded terrorist and he has kept hostage of two-person, if you leave the terrorist, then it is the person can create a lot of trouble. But if you try to kill the terrorist or catch the terrorist, he may harm two of the hostages. So you are having problem key, which step you should take. Then you are not there in actual situation. Board is giving just a hypothetical situation, hypothetical scenario. So your answer should be according to your understanding, according to your logic. But whatever option, whatever answer you are putting, there should be logic why you have taken that step. Are you getting Vaibhav?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see the things na ki board is already aware na ki you are a person of 22 years of age or 23 years of age. You are going through your basic books. You are preparing for economics. You are preparing for history. You are reading newspaper. But in reading newspaper, you are finding some articles na, which is related to internal security or which is related to problems in somewhere. So from that, you are deriving something. There are some ethical values. For example, even if in CAPF there is no paper like ethics, but still in civil services there is a paper like ethics. So here also sometime ethical values comes in front of you. What is the best decision? And no decision is perfect decision. Particularly in situation SRT, no one can say ki my step was perfect because someone can find better alternative. Sometime what happens? Ki we are doing postmortem. Ki some event happened, someone was there in charge, and someone else is analyzing the situation. So analyzing the situation, sitting in the boardroom or sitting in the air condition is different than facing the situation in that scenario. So they are not actually putting you, but they are theoretically putting you in this situation. So based on that, your logic, you will apply, yes, according to me, according to my knowledge, according to my understanding, this is the best possible solution. Okay. Yes.
Hello, sir. One more question.
Yes. Yes.
Sir, suppose interviewer asks me that tell me some weakness of yours, means tell me something that is bad about you. So what should I tell them? Means that will not create some bad impression of me.
Okay. Dear, see, every person is having some good thing and some bad thing. But in earlier session, maybe you were not present, so I communicated कि no person can say na कि I am perfect. There is some shortcomings, but your shortcomings should be in such a way that there is some positivity in itself. You will directly not say कि I am a hard drinker. कि if I drink, I forget about all my duty. You will not say I am a chain smoker because in chain smoking or habit drunkard, so there is no advantage. In this is the totally negative thing. But if you say, for example, कि sometime I become too much emotional, so being emotional is not totally wrong. I am emotional, then I am understanding your problem. If, for example, some person is in problem, if, for example, you are not an emotional person, then anything happens, you will not attach yourself to someone else. If you are too much emotional, then at one place it is very harmful because sometimes you are not able to judge the situation rationally. You are coming in influence of emotion. So it is an example of that thing. For example, some people say, Ki, sir, I am perfectionist. So being perfectionist is good thing at one place now, but at second place perfect situation will never arise. For example, you are going to operation, then you will say ki unless until I have perfect information, I have perfect backup, I will not go to operation. But that perfect situation will never come, and you will not go to operation. No, you will go. But you say yes ki sir, I am sometime I am perfectionist, so this is my problem also sometime. Then another thing, for example, sometime if I am engaged in some activity, then I do not care about time. So at that time, say you can say sometime due to that habit, I missed the deadline. In some other situation, you can explain like way. Okay, so there are n number of things you can find depending. But always I am saying now कि whatever you are saying, whatever you are responding, it should match to your personality. The board should not think that the person is replying just for sake of replying. Your whole personality, whatsoever you are saying, that should match with your personality. Because in the thing in DAF, it is not asked what is your strength, what is your weakness. It is not asked, but there is a point number 17 where you are required to say about your achievement, your team, any team you are attached with, anything achievement in your life, or your hobbies or extracurricular activities, and your academics, your family background, and all things. So whatsoever your answer should be, say according to your personality, it should match to your DAF. So every person is having some different thing. For example, sometime you will say, you can say na ki sometime if, for example, if a person uh, father is having, for example, very less income, then that person can say na ki when I see myself, I do not have money, then sometimes I become angry ki, what is my mistake, what is my fault. My some of my friends are having everything, or they are having so much things in life, but was it my mistake in life though, then I am suffering? No, for example, this type of things you can say anything, but it should match with your personality, your DAF. That's the thing. It should not be bluntly ki the mistake the weakness is totally a weakness. Okay, Nishant?
Yes, sir. And one more, sir.
Yes.
In one of my interview, the interviewer asked me that you are a single child and you are wishing to, you are going to join the force. So who will care for your parents? And then I don't. I mean, मतलब वहाँ पे फिर मैं बोल नहीं पाया. So
Okay.
what should be
देखो
my approach there?
देखो डियर, हमेशा ध्यान रखो कि यू आर नॉट द ओनली पर्सन. आज के डेट में देर आर सो मेनी पीपल. इनफैक्ट आप अभी जैसे जैसे टाइम हमारे एक तरह से सोसाइटी एजुकेटेड हो रहा है मोर एंड मोर, तो एवरी पेरेंट्स आर हैविंग आइदर वन किड और टू किड्स. वो जो ऐसे एक्चुअल में देखा जाए तो हम दो और हमारे दो. So if two are there, then what is the guarantee if anything should happen, then what is the guarantee कि दो होंगे तब वो सही होगा या तीन होंगे, हो सकता है तीन के साथ भी। तो ये आप चीजों को बोल सकते हो कि यस आई एम ओनली चाइल्ड, बट they are obviously, for example, they are having some financial dependency, and if anything I'm going to force, that doesn't mean I am going to this is definitely I am going to die. Maybe possibility is there, and possibility if anything and any uncertain thing happens, then even if I am not in uniform forces, then also can happen. And if every person will think about that, then how society will progress, how certain things will move. कोई ना कोई तो जाएगा ना, everyone has some problem. और एक चीज हमेशा ध्यान रखो, आपका एक बेस्ट लॉजिक होता है कि दुनिया में यदि फॉर एग्जांपल डेथ और समथिंग क्या ये होता है, तो दुनिया के में मैक्सिमम जो डेथ होते हैं 99% वो बेड पे पड़े रहने से होते हैं, जनरली मैं बता रहा हूँ। इसके डर से लोग सोना तो बंद नहीं कर देते हैं ना, लोग सो ही रहे हैं। तो दिस इज नॉट द थिंग्स यू शुड से कि आई एम ओनली चाइल्ड, बट आई हैव टेकन इन कॉन्फिडेंस फ्रॉम माय पेरेंट्स। मेरे पेरेंट्स रेडी हैं, माय पेरेंट्स आर एग्रीइंग विद मी कि I should join the force, so that is not a problem, and I am not the only person in this world. There are millions who are in that condition, and everyone is eagerly going for betterment of one's life and for making certain positive change in society. Okay, Nishant?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, obviously it is a continuous process. Nothing is final. Obviously a lot of discussion, questions and all thing will come. So every question has some reply, and reply you should find. No answer is perfect, but if there is question, there is solution. And perfect answer कभी होता ही नहीं है, आप वो ये कहोगे कि ये perfect answer है. It is about relatively I am saying with my conviction. जब आप ये चीज बोलने लगते हो कि यस देयर आर सो मेनी पीपल लाइक मी, और इफ आई एम नॉट देन हु एल्स, सो एक आपके जो बॉडी में होना चाहिए कॉन्फिडेंस होना चाहिए कि हाँ जो कुछ मैं बोल रहा हूँ तो वो मैं भी कन्विक्शन से बोल रहा हूँ विद ऑल माय कॉन्फिडेंस। ओके, यस, some more question? Okay, yes. If anyone has question, then you can ask. Otherwise, देखो हमेशा ध्यान रखो कि जब भी आप इंटरव्यू में जाते हो, जब भी आप बोर्ड में जाते हो, तो एक पॉजिटिविटी अपने अंदर रखो कि आई एम गोइंग टू द बोर्ड, आई विल लर्न समथिंग, वॉट एवर आई हैव प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर सो मेनी मंथ्स और सो मेनी ईयर्स इनफैक्ट से। फॉर एग्जाम्पल यदि आपने रिटर्न का जिस समय से प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट किया और इस टाइम किसी ने सपोज एग्जाम के 6 मंथ पहले से प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट किया, किसी ने 3 मंथ्स पहले से, और किसी ने 2 इयर्स पहले से भी प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट किया, या कुछ ऐसे हो जो शायद पहले इंटरव्यू फेस कर चुके, या कुछ ऐसे हैं जो पहले रिटेन पास कर चुके हैं। तो एवरी पर्सन इज ऑन डिफरेंट प्लेटफॉर्म एट दिस टाइम। तो अपने को पॉजिटिव को ध्यान रखो कि हमारे पास पॉजिटिव क्या है, हमारे पास पॉजिटिव कम्युनिकेट करने के लिए क्या है। जो भी इंटरव्यू है, जो भी आप वहाँ बोर्ड में जाते हो, तो ये कम्युनिकेशन है, और वो कम्युनिकेशन जितना इंटरेस्टिंग होगा और जितना टू द पॉइंट होगा कि जो एक इमेज आपका बना है उनके मन में, बोर्ड के मन में, जब आपका डीएफ देख करके वो आप बोलो कि हाँ हम यही प्रोडक्ट है। फॉर एग्जांपल आप कोई प्रोडक्ट ऑनलाइन ऑर्डर करते हो, तो आप उस प्रोडक्ट को ऑर्डर करने से पहले स्पेसिफिकेशन देखते हो, और वो प्रोडक्ट बाद में आता है, लेकिन आपके माइंड में तो एक इमेजिनेशन होता है ना कि हाँ इस टाइप का प्रोडक्ट होगा। जब आप बॉक्स ओपन करते हो तो वो आपके आपके जो स्पेसिफिकेशन के अनुसार निकलता है, दैट्स मीन प्रोडक्ट इज गुड। यदि वो स्पेसिफिकेशन के अनुसार नहीं होता है तो आपको सेटिस्फैक्शन नहीं होता है। तो सब जब सेटिस्फैक्शन नहीं होता है तो आइदर वो प्रोडक्ट रिटर्न करने का ऑप्शन हो सकता है, तो आप रिटर्न करोगे, अदरवाइज दूसरे को रिकमेंड नहीं करोगे। सेम सिचुएशन बोर्ड में, ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको रिटर्न कर देंगे। आप एज ए पर्सन हो, आप गए हो, वो 20 मिनट्स, 25 मिनट्स, 30 मिनट्स आपसे कम्युनिकेट करेंगे। यदि उन्हें लगता है कि यस, जो प्रोडक्ट को हमने इमेजिन किया था वो प्रोडक्ट ये है, ये कैंडिडेट जिस इन्वायरमेंट से आया है, जिस बैकग्राउंड से आया है, जो एजुकेशनल क्वालिफिकेशन है इसका, जो इसने लाइफ में अचीवमेंट किया है, उसके अनुसार ये डिलीवर कर रहा है, उसके अनुसार चीजों को बोल रहा है, और यदि आप ये करते हो तो आपको अच्छे मार्क्स मिलते हैं। कभी भी कोई भी कैंडिडेट हो, कभी भी अपने को ये मत मान करके चलो। देखो, बहुत सारे, जब मैं एन नंबर ऑफ कैंडिडेट्स के टीएफ देखता हूँ, ऑब्वियसली लंबे समय से देख रहा हूँ, तो बहुत सारे कैंडिडेट्स होते हैं जिनके सपोज 10th में 12th में 95% हैं, और कुछ ऐसे भी मैं वो देखता हूँ जिनके 55 हैं। तो 55 और 95 में देखोगे बहुत डिफरेंस है, लेकिन ये जरूरी नहीं है कि 95 वाला ज्यादा मार्क्स प्राप्त करेगा, मे बी 55 वाले को ज्यादा मार्क्स मिल सकता है। तो ये डिपेंड करता है कि आप में कॉन्फिडेंस क्या है, आप कितने कॉन्फिडेंटली किसी आंसर को जवाब दे रहे हो, और जब आप जवाब दे रहे हो तो क्या जो आंसर में कन्विक्शन है, वही कन्विक्शन आपके चेहरे पे दिख रहा है, वही पॉजिटिविटी आपके चेहरे पे दिख रहा है। इफ यस, देन डेफिनेटली you will get marks. Okay, so this communication will continue. All those who are connected with me, things will go. और whatsoever questions, query, doubts होता है, आप वो मैसेज कर सकते हो। You are free to do the things. और जब आप हमेशा ध्यान रखो, इस स्टेज पे पहुंचे हो तो आप मोर देन 99.5% लोगों से बेटर हो, जस्ट 0.5% लोगों में हो। अपने को बेस्ट दो। ओके, थैंक यू।
Thank you.